There's the hotel room. We do videos about events in Malta and Gozo also travel videos all over the world. Don't forget, if you join my Patreon, you can get a long-sleeved Malta Network Resources t-shirt. It's a limited edition. There are only a few left. It's got a bath. And a shower. No noodles. That's Hotel Calypso. So today I'm staying at Hotel Calypso. And let's go for a walk. This is the Mena of Marsalforn. It was restored this year. The regeneration project was inaugurated on the 5th of November 2020. And see changes. So hello and welcome. You can see the changes from the previous video which I made of this region of Marsalforn. So now I'll show you how it looks now. This is November, so usually don't have people on the beach. You can see Hotel Calypso, boats. So it's a nice day, it's quite warm. Even though it's November. So even though it's November, the Smuggler's Cave, very good place to eat. That's the police station. No, all the area is being regenerated. It's being so you can't pass in there at the moment, but one can pass on the side. That's the road that leads to the church. You can't pass from here either. I don't think one can walk either. So I'll walk here. Box, you can repeat for €5. Really interested. You can get a bargain. Let's see if we can walk through somewhere interesting. Perhaps we'll get to the salt fans. Not sure how easy it is now to pass. And now, as opposed to last July, when I last came here, now you have to wear a mask. It's obligatory, whereas in July it wasn't, and in February coronavirus hadn't yet arrived. You can see here what's going on. You see some green scenery also. There, we need to catch the bus. Ocello water supply. Villa Giovanna guest house. And then walk here. There's a nice project undertaken. Dive Center, Family Diving Gozo. Yeah. danger here. Very nice view. So there's a very nice view from here too. It's even worth the thumbnail. Okay. You can see the view of Marsalforn, the Marsalforn Bay. I'm going to remind you about the merchandise that I have available quite soon. Probably they're already available when you see this video, and they are long sleeve t-shirts, Malta Network Resources t-shirts. So I'll be giving away 10 of these, and what you have to do is the following. You have to either subscribe, so any new subscribers to my website maltanetworkresources.com, new subscribers, if you live in Malta, you'll be able to get this t-shirt. Full details will be found in the description. Of this video. So many cranes. Too many cranes. So let's walk a bit on. Let me show you the view again. This is Marsalforn in Gozo. It's part of the Maltese Islands. There's a spot where you can sit on a bench if you like and enjoy the view. You can also go down there by the sea. And some people are fishing also. An American flag. So upgrading works at Bayard Promenade. I apologize for the inconvenience caused by these works. I think this is an old sign, a very old sign which was left here. So I'm not seeing any works being done here. Anyway. A nice gazebo. Again, you can sit down here. Look at the view. Let's look on this way. Rosetta Cat. A cat in Maltese is Artus. 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 And there's another Artus. A Bayard Promenade was inaugurated by the Prime Minister Edifene Kadami 30th May 1993. And there's a cat also. And lots of cat food. Remember there was a notice very recently about not leaving cat food outside because of the deadly hornet wasp, I think. Forgot the actual name. And that's a very dangerous insect, and apparently it's attracted to cat food. And I think it was the wet cat food, however. Anyway. Yep, so let's go on. We get to see the salt pans. Another gazebo. A kiosk. It's closed. So that's market access there. Because they drew a figure, I think, or something on this pavement. I don't know what that is. Strange. Let's see what there is here. There's also a sign, Malta's Marine Natura 2000 Network. Malta is protecting over 4,100 kilometers squared of its waters, equivalent to more than 35% of its fisheries management zone, for the conservation of important marine species and habitats. Okay. So let's walk on. Time of year we don't find tourists, few people around. It's more of a joy to visit at this time of year. Check out the view. Some toilets, I guess. Toilet. And you can see there's some salt pans, I believe. We have to walk further on. And these salt pans are still being used, so it's recommended that you don't wade into them or go into them. Okay, that's not a good thing to do because they are still used. Okay. Dog. He's not coming here. So the view of the sea from here.
Keep going. Keep going. Going. Further on there's something called Rolla al-Baida. Malena. This is another restaurant. Someone's been diving here. It looks a bit like an abandoned building. Yeah. Anyway, or it's still being built. I don't know. Seagulls Pizzeria. So let's take a second to admire the view.
Finally, that's Shwainy Rock over there.
It's an old fortress. It was used or built by the Knights of St. John, and later on when the British, when Malta was under the British, Malta goes over, they used it also. So I'm at the Rolla al-Baida in Gozo. Okay, so this was a fortress, small fort if you like, used by the Knights of St. John and also by the British. Enjoy. So let's go and see, try to see it from closer. Spectacular view. Very relaxing place since there are no people, so it's even more relaxing, extremely relaxing. It's what you need. To relax and regenerate after periods of stress, you know, with the current situation, with the beer pandemic. I'm joking, of course, but you know, it has the same name as that beer, which is a very good beer if you tell me. So let's see what we can see from this side. So am I filming? Yes, I'm filming, as someone likes to say. Yeah, one could come perhaps from down there and go up here. And over there we have salt pans. You can see salt pans, and probably one can get there. See, we can go there. Not from here, I guess. Let's see. Down there. Let's see how we can get there. In a more straightforward than climbing down over there. Or there. And there is a trail, but that's not really. Okay, so I didn't come from this way. Let's see if I can pass from here. Yes. can. Enjoy the nature. Enjoy the scenery. We can go down from here. It's quite straightforward, and that brings me down there. So I'll go on that side so I can see the salt pans. Okay, so that's it. So there are salt pans there. It can be reached. And there's some words about the Ol Al-Baida battery. The shape, the conical shape of it is the result subaerial erosional processes which have acted on the island for the past 5 million years. Water permeates the upper coralline limestone mostly through its fault plains, finding its way to the blue clay layer. And the battery was built in 1716, was mounted with 6 guns. So okay, so the shape was there for probably millions of years apparently, and it was used by the Knights of St. John. Doesn't mention this here, but it's in Wikipedia. And then it was mounted with 6 guns. During World War II it served as an observation post number 5. In the 1980s it was rented out to a private company that converted the battery into a disco. It is one of the only 2 remaining batteries on the island, the other being located in Ala. So let's now try to see if we can get closer to the salt pans. Let's see if this is the way to get down there. So I think this was the battery, actual battery, which was built by the British, and the other was the salt formation, I guess. Okay. Let's look out at the view. Nice view. Here there are salt pans. Salt pans which are still in use to this very day. Okay, and one should not step into them, obviously, because we probably can contaminate the salt. You can see some salt being formed over there. Okay, towards the right. See if I can go down also from here. And we have a look at these fans. Yes. Okay, so here we have some actual salt pans. And that's a larger one here. Looks red. Red salt pan. And another one here. Another salt pans. So let's again look at these pans. And here we have the rest of the pans. I'm showing you the pans. I think I'm going now to head back. Look like someone held a barbecue here. I wouldn't be surprised. What can you do? So this is the fortress, I guess. Warning not to throw rubbish here. Of course, it's only in Maltese. Somebody scribbled something here on this old fortress. What a shame. It's closed, you can't enter. What a view from here. So I understand the other one was the formation. Just press salt formation. It might have some other name, but this was the actual Al Baida, the white. I'll have the translation on the screen below. Okay, so let's go back. It was a nice walk today. A nice walk at this fort, and am I filming? Yes, I'm filming. Let's try to walk back. was a good walk. Sunset. So it's mid-November. The 30th. No. There's no streets somewhere. Let's see. It does lead back to the street. So filming, there's some filming. I'm going to stop recording. So bye for now from Mountain Network Resources and Marcel Fon Gozo, and I'll see you in the next video. Wanted to show you these small pans. So with the thing. day. I'm off to Victoria, and I'll see you there.
Once I arrived in Victoria, I went to this stress-free spa and I tried this flotation tank sensory deprivation experience, 50-minute experience, which was amazing, out of this world. I want to try it again in the future, back in Gozo or elsewhere.
So, I'm on my way to have a haircut now. Let's walking. George Pisani, poet and writer. Another old telephone box. Ones which the British set up here. So I'm going to stop. When I get to this shop, I'm going to film the haircut. Sorry. Phew.
Sadly, I arrived 5 minutes late for my appointment, and someone else was let in, even though I had messaged the shop. So I decided to instead go for a good cappuccino from a nearby cafe.
Bye for now from Malta Network Resources.